Hello, and welcome back to the F1 show of the Robbos Gobcast. We today will be doing our predictions, but before that, I would like to say, please can you check out the Instagram, Twitter, Facebook? Are we on any TikTok? I think anything else that we're on in the
We're on
description down
everything.
below. We're on
We're
all
literally on.
sorts of
If
social
you have
media.
social media on something, we're on it.
Yeah, well, most likely, yeah, we'll be on it. So all those links will be in the description down below. Go drop a follow to myself, Connor, and Mark as well. That'd be very much appreciated, as well as also following the podcast accounts on all social medias. But now we will be getting into our 2021 F1 predictions, as we were going to wait till after testing, but there's been no news this week, so we thought, fuck it, we'll put our predictions in now and do 2 weeks worth of news next week. So what we're going to do is we're going to start at the back because get the shitters out of the way first, basically, and then and we're also going to do our constructors first. We'll go 10-1, and then we'll do drivers 20-1. We're going to start with our constructors. And I think we'll all have the same team in 10th place. So I'm going to go to Mark first.
So, am I going from 10 to 6 and then build up some anticipation?
No, we're going to do 10. We're all going to do our 10th.
All right, and then we're just going to go around doing 10, and then all go around doing our 9th. Oh, okay, I'll do that. So 10th, I've gone for Haas.
Connor?
Same.
Yeah, I've gone past as well. I told you we'd all have the same team. So I have a feeling we might all have the same team next as well.
Pardon?
So yeah, let's have a little chat about Haas. How we don't see it going anywhere.
Yeah.
Really.
No, I don't see it where it's going. I don't think they're going to get that many points. But if I'm thinking about it logically, I think it's between my 8th and 10th, they could be
Any order.
switched around. I think between my 8th and the 10th position I've got for the construction championship, I think it could be between any of them to finish in that bottom three. But I do think Haas is going to get the wooden spoon.
The wooden spoon. So Williams not to get the wooden spoon. So I've not got Williams to get the wooden spoon because I've got them in 9th.
Yeah, so have I.
Connor?
Who?
Williams in 9th. Who have you got?
Oh, I've got Alfa Romeo.
You've got Alpha in 9th. Give us your little explanation behind that.
Just for the pure fact that they haven't got two of the best drivers, and obviously you've got other new drivers coming in from this season, and you've had a good old switch about of teams. So I just think that there'll be more. Their car will be slower than last season, and I just don't think they'll be as confident at getting points on the board as they were last season.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from there. I'd put Williams just because I think it's going to be a very one-sided team, and you can't just rely on one driver to make up your points for an entire season.
That depends what happens.
I don't think Latifi's a bad. Yeah, it depends on what happens with contract as well. But I don't think Latifi's a bad driver. I just don't think he's better than what's in front of him, which will be the majority of drivers for the majority of the season. What about you, Mark? Is yours similar reason to mine? Have you just think it's going to be?
Yeah, I went with Williams just because of Kimi Raikkonen being in the Alfa Romeo. That's literally my only reason why I've got Williams being 9th.
See, I don't think Kimi would do that well this season.
I think you can never put Kimi out. I think he's always going to be the number one driver in that team. And for me, I feel like with Russell, it all depends on Russell, really. If he stays at Williams, maybe he'll swap with my 8th if he stays. But if he goes, then I think it would be a lot closer between Williams and Haas than it will be from 9th to 8th.
Yeah, and then 8th, obviously, I've got Alfa Romeo. I assume you also have then Mark, and then Connor will have the Williams. So, yeah, I actually think Giovinazzi will shine out this year. I think he'll be quite good this year, achieving that.
I hope he does, because he seems to be someone that's very popular among people.
He seems to be very popular around the Alfa Romeo team as well. They seem to really like him there. And I think he'll be there for a little. I think he'll do quite well. I think he'll be their number one this season. I think Kimi will have this season and he'll go off into I was going to say the sunset, but he's finished, so the ice caps.
Did you see his snowman, by the way, on Instagram?
Yeah. Quality.
Excellent.
Their fun thing retweeted said the Iceman and the Snowman.
And that was even more laid back than bloody Kimi Räikkönen is. How far back that was leaning, Jesus. Yeah. But Connor, who did you go for 8th? Did you go for the Williams in 8th then?
AlphaTauri.
Jesus, you got AlphaTauri behind Williams.
AlphaTauri. I
you
think it's
Russell to win or something at some point. Just
no.
Our season started. Russell's won through.
No. I think it's like what you said about the Romeo. No, not the Romeo, the Williams. It's going to be a very one-sided team with Gasly. I think.
Oh, I'm angry.
You started something here, my man. I knew you started something here.
Well, we all know I'm a massive Yuki Tsunoda fanboy.
Yeah, and I just think it's going to be like what Latifi was like this. It's going to take him. It's going to take. Is it Tsonda? I think that's his name.
Yes.
It's going. Yeah, I think it's going to take him this season, possibly the next season, to get into the swing of things.
He's gone there, Josh. Josh, how do you feel as the host of the F1 podcast that not only has he said that he can't even say the name right, he's turned it to me. He can't even say the name. Not only that, he's predicted your man to be as bad as Latifi. Yeah. Oh, that must kick you right in the bollocks.
Mate, there's a... but and watch him. He said, I think Red Bull are going to be sick because Max is going to carry it. No. Do
you know what? It's quite nice being the host and just sitting back and watching this for once.
Yeah. But obviously we see competence has come through and said that Alfa Romeo are 2-1 over Connor here. So then I assume that in 7th we've both got AlphaTauri, Mark.
No.
Or do you think they'll be a bit further up the grid?
Yeah, I think they'll be further up.
I've got AlphaTauri in 7th. I think they'll be very balanced. I think Tsunoda will take time to get fast, but when he gets fast, he will make some absolutely cracking overtakes, and he's very exciting prospect, and he'll be the best rookie coming in for this season. That's my opinion, and that they'll be fair. I don't think they'll be bad 7th. I think they'll be a firm 7th, but miles ahead of the bottom 3, but sadly just not quick enough to get in that top 6.
I want to hear what Connor's got.
Surely there's no way you're telling me like Williams is higher than this.
I've got Williams in 7th.
Oh, okay. I really was waiting for Williams to be like 5th. Just to be ridiculously high.
I just shoved like Williams up to 2nd and Red Bull down to 7th.
Yeah, imagine just split them round. Look at this team who's going to win the world championship.
So I have gone for Alpine.
Ooh.
I saw that they just appointed a new racing director, the former person that was in MotoGP for 20 years. By the comments and by the people's reaction, he's very well respected in the industry he's in. So, and I think being in MotoGP and going into F1 are 2 completely different sports.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to rely a lot on Alonso for the first year for them to maybe do anything that they're looking for. It seems to me, in my opinion, what they've done is they're getting rid of all the crap that they had before, and they're planning for 2022. So everything that they're doing now is basically for the 2022 season with all the new regulations and everything coming in, and it's looking like and sound like it's going to be a completely different F1 going into 2022. So for me, I think they're going to take the hit this year so that when 2022 comes, that they can, once the racing director gets a really massive understanding of F1, Alonso's getting back in the swing of things, and he will definitely be there next year anyway. No matter how bad he probably will perform. I say that, but I haven't put him that far down on the list of where I say bad, but
Yeah.
and drivers, but I just don't see them making a dent. I think Alpine will, like you said with AlphaTauri, they're going to solidify seventh. It's not going to be close to someone catching them, but they're not going to move anywhere from that.
Yeah, they're going to be fairly rigid in that spot.
Yeah.
So you've got Williams, I've got AlphaTauri, and you've got Alpine. So 6th, I'll go to Connor first.
I've gone for Alpine.
You've gone for Alpine. Mark?
I've gone for
I've gone for AlphaTauri.
I've gone for Aston Martin.
Oh, okay.
Mainly because of...
Okay. Jesus, it's not... Oh, okay. Oh.
I think they're going to be the most average team going. I think they're going to... Both drivers are going to be middle of the road. I don't want to give away where I'm putting them, but somewhere in that middle clump, in the middle pack. And they're going to use the first year of just being sort of get the money and get the right personnel in around Sebastian. 2022, all guns blazing. But I think they're
you think they're going to fully concentrate, like I said, with
year,
Alpine
2022.
22, yeah.
That's basically what I've gone for. So Conor,
yeah, I think the reason why I went for AlphaTauri is because of how much you have talked about
Tsunoda.
How much you've talked about him has really, really given me confidence in him. I feel like he's going to be the one that pushes them forward. I've got, and I'll spoiler alert, for the drivers, I've got, I'm not going to say the position, but I've got Tsunoda to be a few places ahead of Gasly in the drivers. I feel like, as Connor said, Connor was right when he said it's going to take him a time for him to get used to it. But if we look at some of the circuits he's got first, Bahrain, what I feel like, if he's going to be quick, it's going to be one of the best tracks for him. And then he's also got the track tight, and he can take off for a bit. And then Monza's coming around. You got the French Grand Prix, by the way, is my favourite on F1 2020. Absolutely love that track. Austria as well, that you bummed so fucking hard. Don't know how you're so fucking quick at that.
Racing in Austria.
Yeah, he is. He's sound of music. I'm telling you. He's sound of music. His heels are alive. So that's why I've gone with AlphaTauri at 6.
So in 5th, I'll go to Mark.
Am I going 5th?
Who have you got? 5th? Ferrari. Connor?
Aston Martin Racing.
I've got Alpine.
We've all got... I'll tell you what. Are you writing these down, who we've gone for who?
No, I'll go back through and write it down later.
Oh, okay. I'm going to say, because no one's really the same apart from the bottom.
Haas, apart from Haas.
Apart from Haas.
That's
it.
And first, probably.
Probably first, second, and third we might agree on.
Yeah.
I
know. So who put Aston Martin? Did someone say Aston Martin? Are you the same reason? Why have you put them as Aston Martin then?
I think it's just Vettel.
That's why I put them higher, just because of him. That's literally it.
Vettel.
It literally is.
It literally is just Vettel, and I think with Stroll, he had a good teammate last year in Perez. So I think this year
Mark's looking because obviously we disagree on Perez.
No. Perez, last season.
You're going to be shocked. I'm going to tell you what, Josh. Before I'm going to, you're going to be shocked where I put Perez. By the way, carry on.
Oh
I think with Perez last season, I think he had a decent season, and now I think that Stroll could have learned a few things off Perez. So with him paired with Vettel, Vettel is going to be the better driver, but I think Stroll is going to be. He's going to be like the second driver, but he's still going to get decent positions. He's still going to get points on the board for Aston Martin along with Vettel.
Sort of what he did in the first half of this season before his crash at Mugello, where he was just consistently 4th, 5th, 6th-ish.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Like a strong second. So, Mark, you went with Ferrari.
Yes.
Why is that?
The reason why I went Ferrari is I think that there's going to be one driver, as I said before, that's going to outperform the other one. And my take on that is I feel like Ferrari started off crap and got better. But as they said, as we all can say so far, is I think they're not going to put so much effort into this car because of 2022. I feel like they're going to put effort where it looks like they're trying. They look like they've put a bit more effort in than they did before, but I just don't see them taking that next
They've
step
gone from
forward.
walking to a brisk jog.
Yeah, they've gone from doing what I do to maybe some regular runner. Just they look like they know what they're doing, but really they don't. So that's my opinion.
Yeah, I went Alpine because I think you've got Ocon, who looked on pace or better pace than Ricciardo at some races at the back end of this season, really up to pace now. And you've got Alonso, who will you can just see him having a few races where he just shows his class, like a Monaco, where he just drags that car.
Yeah, you can see the old timer doing really well at Monaco.
And he'll be one of those where we'll have a 6-car pile up in Spa or something, and he'll just be there to pick up the pieces. And
he'll be there in it more than pick up the pieces. He'll be in it.
And Mazepin will cause it.
I think, I think Fernando will have some really good results, but Ocon will be the better driver across the season. More consistent.
Yeah.
P4 time. I'm going to go with mine first. I've gone Ferrari in 4th. We'll go Connor next.
I've gone the same as you.
Ferrari 4.
I've gone for Ferrari as well.
Mark?
Aston Martin.
You've gone Aston Martin in 4th.
Yeah.
So you predicted Aston Martin to stay where Racing Point finished last season, which is 4th.
I feel the only reason I've done that is I feel like if Ferrari start picking up, Vettel's going to go, fuck this. And he's just going to go, he's going, after the year that you lot have put me through, I'm going to become a madman and just deliver. I see him delivering.
Wow.
Better than I don't think he'll do good at delivering as Amazon Prime, but I think he'll do quite well.
It's prime time for Vettel, are we saying?
Yeah, it's definitely prime time for him.
Oh dear. Yeah, I've gone Ferrari. I think even at the start of the season, where that Ferrari, to put it simply, was dog shit, Leclerc got a podium in Austria and he showed his pace. And Leclerc, on his day, is the best driver on the grid, on the right day, on the right track. He is the best driver. And then, look, when that Ferrari's competitive, he beat Lewis in back-to-back races in Spa and Monza, and deservedly so as well. So, yeah, I think Leclerc will drag that car, and Sainz will slowly get up to pace, and kind of by the end of the season, kind of go.
I tell you what, all these conversations is making the drivers more interesting now than it was when I was thinking about it earlier. We're gonna have some people are gonna get pissed. I'm telling you by that.
Yeah. So Connor, I assume you're agreeing with me that Ferrari will kind of just pick it up a bit this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just go, we are Ferrari. Pull our finger out.
Purely for every point you said, I agree with 100%.
And they kind of need to do it because otherwise sponsors are going to go, hang about. while we've on
Yeah.
this red piece of shit, when we
Definitely.
could be on the McLaren for a bit cheaper.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So third place, go to Mark first because he made a funny noise. And I said I think we're going to agree on the top three. So go to
We
Mark.
could do. I'm going McLaren.
Connor.
Same as McLaren.
Yeah, I've gone McLaren.
Yes, that's two. That's
That's
two.
two.
Yes.
I think we're going
That's
to agree
two.
on. I think we're going to agree on the other two as well. To be honest.
Definitely.
Yeah. They're probably not going to be quick enough to catch Red Bull, but they'll be quick enough to stay in front of everyone else. Plus, Ricciardo is a proven race winner.
Yeah, and for me as
Yeah.
well. At the same time, I just feel they're getting quicker, and I don't know with the point of maybe not. I think they will challenge Red Bull. I think Red Bull's going to be more of a challenge than Mercedes is going to be.
It's going to be tight. I think it's going to be quite tight.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot tighter between Red Bull and McLaren than I think we're all
Than it is
predicting.
between Red Bull and Mercedes.
Maybe. I don't think he'll be. See, everyone's going on about this whole Red Bull going to challenge Mercedes.
No,
But I think McLaren
Not
to
a
Red Bull
chance.
will be closer than Red Bull to Mercedes. But I still don't think it'll be that close. I think it'll be close, but it won't be that close.
I think it will be a lot closer than I think we think it could be. I think it's going to be one of those situations where is it going to be the McLaren car at the end of the season where they were consistently in the top 5, top 6?
Yes.
Or is it going to be the McLaren, just like they normally do, very slow start to them picking it up? I'm hoping for entertainment value-wise, more than anything, that they carry on where they developed before and push it on further. But I do think I think we're all going to agree on the next two positions of where it's going to be, unless Josh has gone for a fucking mad one.
Yeah, Perez to win every race.
Yeah, where I feel like the battle between second and third is going to be a lot closer than the battle between first and second.
I assume we've all gone Red Bull, Mercedes.
Yeah.
My first I have, but my first and second, I think it depends on what happens with drivers.
Yeah.
Mine will stay the same, even if George Russell goes to Mercedes or not. If George Russell,
what if they put Mahavir Ranganathan in the Mercedes?
Yeah.
I think it's going to.
It still stay the same.
If Hamilton leaves Mercedes and Russell comes in, it's going to be tighter between Mercedes and Red Bull than if Hamilton's
No.
going. I
disagree on that.
I think that's what.
Ooh.
I disagree on that. I think it will be exactly the same. I think no matter the scoring, I think Russell is as good, not as good as Lewis, but he has the ability to be the same. And as we saw, if they didn't fuck up his pit stop in Bahrain, he was miles ahead, and he was a heck of a lot further ahead than anyone else. So for me, if they give Russell that car, I think it will just literally be swapping the points from whatever Lewis was going to get, Russell will get.
See, I won't agree with that on the fact that I think Lewis is this freak of a consistent driver like Turkey, where his car was 5th, 6th fastest, nowhere near on pace with some of the cars there, and he's just consistent. He's there, and he's got those points. Where I don't think a race like Turkey, if Russell's in that Mercedes, we see a Bottas-esque performance.
See, I don't think we would. I think Bottas is a lone sailor in a way of the way that he does things. I think he's just a very good number 2. Where I feel like Russell, he's not going to be. Yeah, I went a bit over exaggerate when I said you just swap points over. I know I went it was a bit exaggerate there, but to the same point, I do think Russell is going to be. If Russell goes in that Mercedes, I will predict now that Russell will be world champion by the end of the year. If he goes in that Mercedes. If he doesn't, then it will be Lewis. if Russell does get that Mercedes seat, I will say now, before anyone else, that Russell will be world champion.
Ooh. Okay.
Is there any chance we can hand Mark the forfeit now?
No, because I'm as I told you lot before, I'm always right. No matter if I'm wrong, I will find a way of being right. So don't worry about that.
All right. So now we'll go on to our driver predictions.
This is going to get interesting.
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. We'll all go round 20th first. Who I have a feeling we might be fairly similar, but I don't think all three would agree.
No.
Up until first and second.
Yeah, I think 20th will be the same. But I think,
no, I don't think it will. I don't think it will.
Oh, okay. This could be interesting then.
Just because I think one of you two will put someone.
No, don't. We'll see where we go. Right, 20th.
We'll go Connor.
Latifi.
Mark.
Latifi.
Oh, I went Latifi. So I thought one of you was going to put San Nikita. Mr. Nikita.
No.
Yeah, he's just, as I said earlier, he's not bad, but he's not better than what's in front of him.
I think he's going to do better than last season because he's had that season to get into the swing of things. He's had that season to get used to being in the cockpit of a Williams car. He's got used to being with the team. He's got used with their style of racing, and that's gonna. I think it's going to show, and he's not going to be. Obviously, I've put him in last because he's going to be the worst. But I think in some races, he's going to finish higher than what he did last season.
Yeah, and I think
races he will win the race.
I think it'll be a bit like Stroll, where he'll have 2 years of bedding in, and then his third year, then he might go and prove I'm actually more than Daddy's catch. Basically, I'm gonna go. I assume Mark, you've got Latifi as well. You think he needs just a bit?
Yeah, I just don't think he's going to improve as much. I think as someone, I think you just said about Stroll, it will take 2 years before he gets anything. And also at the same time, I don't really rate the Williams car unless they put a super duper rocket underneath them where it does it. I just don't feel like they're going to progress that much.
Yeah. P19. We'll go to Mark.
Mick Schumacher.
Connor.
Mazepin.
I've got Mick Schumacher. So I think, as I've said in the past when he first got announced, he will take a year to. He's always seemed to do it in whatever series he's been in. He takes a year to just learn his surroundings, get used to it, get comfortable, and then he'll go, okay, here's the pace. Here's what I've been holding back for a year because I just wanted to be getting
just want to have an understanding and see of what everything's going. Yeah.
I think
that's exactly the reason why I went for that.
Whereas I think Mazepin will just go, I'm fast.
Fuck it in a bucket. I'm going to break everyone's fucking ankles.
I'm fast. Let me show you I'm fast. And if I crash along the way, oh well, my dad's a Russian oligarch.
Yeah.
Rumoured Russian oligarch. Connor, why have you gone for Nikita Mazepin?
I think
more personal.
I've gone for him there for the pure fact that he doesn't play F1, he plays bumper cars. And I think he's going to be dropped out of. I think he's going to retire from quite a few races.
Oh, I thought you were going to say drop by half.
I thought he was going to go somewhere different with that as well.
I thought you were going to say drop by half.
But again, But again, it's going to be his season could go two ways. It could go he stays in 19th, or he could be up there in, like Mark said, he could be up there and he has an absolutely cracker of a season. But
Can I just remind us? Can I just do a little throwback that Connor also had to do the speech of why Nikita Mazepin will be Rookie of the Year?
I was just thinking that as well. Literally was just thinking that as well. Why do you think Nikita Mazepin is going to be the best one? but he's put him at the bottom of all of them. Just epic.
I've had a change
Absolutely
of heart. I've had a change of heart.
Mazepin. He's actually watched more of Mazepin other than just him being.
I have watched more highlights of Mazepin from F2.
Yeah.
I tell you what, while you lot were talking, I have literally just changed one of the drivers around that I was going to have before.
I am continuously doing that.
Yeah, Connor keeps looking down his phone.
Yeah, I know. I can see him looking, going, "Do I do this? Do I not
keep
do
changing.
it?" Right, go
I
on
keep
then.
changing.
Here we
P18.
got 18 then. Josh, you go
Nikita
first.
Mazepin. That Haas is shit, and he will be the lesser of two shits in the Haas. Mark, what are you saying?
You know my big speech earlier when I said that Kimi Raikkonen might take Alfa Romeo forward. I've got Kimi Raikkonen there.
Oh my god!
You know, right after I did that, I have like two separate bits, because I've got it on a document, just literally there on my iPad. And after I did that speech about Alfa Romeo, I went, I need to go and have a look to see where I put him. And I had him in a different position, but I've just moved him lower because I'm not going to lie. Josh's speech about Giovinazzi made me go, okay.
And Kimi only signed a 1-year extension on his Alfa Romeo contract.
Yeah, so that's why I went, Kimi's not going to be as good. So
Kimi
I've
finished.
got Kimi there.
Kimi is sadly finished.
I think he'll give us some good highlights, but I think that'll be about it.
Yeah, Connor, who have you got?
18th, I put Sonoda.
Oh, I hate you so much. I hate you so much, Connor. Oh, dearie me. Well, I never thought you could do any wrong on this podcast, Connor.
Oh shit! He went there.
I didn't think you could do me like this, Connor. I thought we were friends.
It's no. It's like I said about Latifi.
Yeah.
He's literally just bent Sonoda over and done him without any lube. It's literally like shitting out dust.
What are you on about?
He's just ruined Sonoda by his comment. How do you feel? All right, how do you feel, Connor, that you've Josh loved this person and you've destroyed him? In a moment of minutes, you have destroyed him.
I wasn't comparing him to Latifi. I was saying it's going to be like his first season. He can't. Yeah. It's going to take time for him to get into the swing of things.
Sonoda has literally officially been fisted by Connor. Has been fisted.
It's going to take time for him to move up. It's going to take time for him to get used to stuff. That's it. That's
this is epic.
Okay.
We'll
swiftly move. No,
I can't wait till the end of the season.
We will swiftly move on now to P17. Swiftly, before I get angry. I've got Kimi Raikkonen because I think he's old, he's done, and he's just going to have a fun year driving that car. I'm fuming. I am fuming. Connor's got me to nibble here. Connor's got me to nibble.
He's making you bite.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
Yeah, but the thing is,
why have you turned to Little Britain? Yeah, but no, but yeah, but no, but yeah, but no, but you turned to Little Britain there, mate.
Josh is the host, so about 9 o'clock tonight, I'll get a message. You're kicked off the podcast.
You're sacked.
You're gone.
No, it's fine. Mark, who have you got in 17th? Nikita. George?
Antonio Giovinazzi.
You got Gio?
Yeah.
Where have you got Nikita? Jeez.
I've got him in top 3, mate. No, I'm joking. I've got him going, fuck it in a bucket. No, yeah, I've got Antonio in 17.
Who have you got, Connor, 17?
Schumacher.
Oh, so you got Mick Schumacher.
Hold on. Have you done a big speech about Mazepin being that low down, and then you've got him like 2 or 3 places higher? The fuck does that work?
Yeah, it's only 2. Yeah, it's only... No, like I said, I had a change of heart since.
You think Yuki Tsunoda's going to be that bad in a car that's so much quicker than the Haas? He's going to finish behind Mick Schumacher in the worst. We predicted there has to be 10th, and you still got Schumacher above Tsunoda.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
What points do you think Gasly's going to get? You think Gasly's going to be top 6 or something?
Gasly's going to win. Gasly's going to win in Monza again.
Yeah.
Where have I put Gasly?
Let's go 16th. Let's carry on. Let's go 16th. Josh, who you got?
I've got Gio. I think he'll finish once again the better of the shit Alfa Romeo cars, and he'll do quite well. I say do quite well. He'll finish in 16th.
I'm so tempted to. I've moved this person 4 times. 3 times I've moved this person during the conversation we had up the leaderboard compared to down.
16th.
But no, he was. Yeah, but he was 18th. He was 18th. The person I had, which is I'm going to stick with him there. Mazepin.
There we go. I was wondering where you had him.
I've gone for Mazepin at 16th. I think he's going to be very quick. I think what he's going to do, and I think this is going to be a very controversial statement, and I could get quite a bit of backlash from this. But,
Mark to get cancelled again.
Yeah, we're the cancelled culture now.
I think I've been cancelled many times this episode already.
Yeah, you have. You've been cancelled about 4 times already. My opinion on Mazepin is he's going to take all of the shit that's been thrown at him, and rightly so, all of the shit that he's been thrown at him during the whole of the summer, of the off-season, where he's been called this, and this, and he's going to go, do you know what? And everyone's told him that he's going to do bumper cars, he's not going to do the rights by the rules. I just feel like he's going to go, all right,
fuck you.
Now watch me, nay. I think he's going to do that. And I can't believe I nay-nayed on the podcast either. So,
so wait, Connor, Connor, who have you got? 16?
Antonio.
You've got Antonio as well?
Yeah, I've got
just Alfa Romeo's not that quick, but Gio's all right.
Right, we've got to start rapping through these because we've quite a long time doing it.
Oh,
yeah, start 15. You go, Mark?
15. Oh.
Well, no, you go, Connor. You go. He was ready for it. Go on, son.
Oh.
Go on, Connor.
Raikkonen. I put the two next to each other. I've gone for Raikkonen and Antonio for my 16th. I was going
to say you're missing someone I'm thinking of was because you put Tsunoda right down the bottom. I keep forgetting he's done that.
He's still bitter. You can hear the bitterness. Right. I've gone for Russell. If he's in a Williams.
Yeah, if he's in a Williams, I've got Russell as well.
If he's not, then I will put him first. Yeah, I'm saying it now. I don't care. I won't go back. If he turns out to finish 10th, I will still say he won because he was in the top 10. That means he's number 1 in the 10th position. So he would have technically won. So I would have still won.
Because they're still bottom of the top half.
No, but he's the top of the bottom half.
No, because top of the bottom half.
Yeah, but when do you start the bottom half? Where do you stop it? You don't know. You don't really know, do you? Really? Do you? Yeah. Exactly. So. All right, then let's go. Let's
literally 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Shush. We don't have to go too much into detail. I'm just going to lie. I'm going to find a lie out of this, so don't worry about it. Let's go 14th.
I've got Gasly.
Connor?
Russell.
No, I've gone Gasly.
Yeah, Gasly he'll be okay. He won't be slow. He'll be very quick again.
Yeah, he'll be for me.
I think Gasly got a bit overrated last season because he won in Monza.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of a hot take.
13th.
You go, Mark.
I've got Ocon.
I've got Tsunoda. Connor.
I don't. I got Gasly.
You got Gasly? Oh.
Okay. 12th.
Gasly in 13th place, yeah.
I've got Fernando Alonso.
Esteban Ocon.
I've got Fernando Alonso. Okay, Okay,
Yeah,
me and Josh have
I
agreed
think-
on a lot more than I thought. Me and Josh
Yeah.
have agreed on a lot more than I thought.
I think Fernando, as I said earlier, might have a few shock results, but the rest of the time he'll be a bit. Yeah, that's
Connor,
all.
who've you got 12th?
He's got Ocon, I think. He said
I've
he's
got
frozen.
Oh, right. I don't know because he's frozen on my screen. He looks
I've
like
got-
R2D2.
Is my Wi-Fi? Can I join back with my Wi-Fi? Said it was
Yeah, hold on.
unstable.
Right, so unfortunately, Connor's Sky Wi-Fi or Tesco's Wi-Fi has decided to
BT. BT.
yeah, you're BT. I'm on BT, and how is
Yeah.
yours so shit? But his Wi-Fi is not working for him, so with the camera on, so he's turned the camera off. But he is here. He is listening. He is going to be talking to us.
I am still here. What a shame.
Unfortunately. I know.
I'm still
But where were we? We were talking about 11th, weren't we now?
Yeah.
here. We have just moved on to 11.
Yeah, Mark, what have you got?
11th, I've got Sonoda.
Oh, 11th I've
Hello.
got Sir Lancelot Stroll.
Oh, okay.
Connor, who have you got?
As we speak, I am just changing it.
Right.
I am going for. I made a mistake, so I'm going to put Lance Stroll in 11th.
Oh, so we've
So yeah, no. Are we on 11th? Yeah, we are, aren't we? Balls.
yeah, we're on
sorry
11th,
about
so
that.
you've got the Stroll.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's
I
right.
went out 10th. 11th, I went for Fernando Alonso.
Okay, so we've decided that you've gone for Alonso 11th and you've gone
Yeah,
from
so-
Stroll 10th.
Yes.
Perfect.
I put Alonso 11th because it's his first season back for quite a few years. I think that's going to show, but I also think that he's still going to be competitive in some races. He's still going to get a good amount of points on the board, and he's still going to do well with the team. And that's why I put Alonso and Ocon in 11th and 12th, because I think they're going to work very well as a team, because you've got Alonso, who has been in F1, who was in F1 for years, and then he's coming back. And then you've got Ocon, who is a little bit more inexperienced, but you could see from the back end of last season, he was starting to get that pace.
Yeah.
So we're now in our top 10, if I'm right, because we've just
Yeah.
heard that Connor's 10th is Stroll. I've gone for
Yeah.
Stroll as well.
I've gone for Seb Vettel.
Oh, okay. So this is where we're going to disagree on this now. These are the ones that's just going to be different as fuck.
Funny.
All right, then. Right, we're going to go through quick fire around this. So let's get going. Josh, you lead the master. You are the master. You are the king. You start with 9, and then we'll go, and then we'll just quick fire around.
Pino and I've got Carlos Sainz. He's going to take time to get ready to the car, and then when he does, he'll be quite good, but it'll take time. Who have you got, Mark?
I got Charles Leclerc.
Ooh.
Oh, oh,
Yeah. Connor.
okay. P9, I have got Carlos Sainz along with Josh.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay.
Great.
8.
Go to Mark.
Lando Norris.
Connor.
Sergio Perez.
I hate you.
He's done you really dirty
Both
in this
my
podcast.
boys. Both my boys.
Both of them. He has. Oh, ignore my face so close to the screen. I'm just adjusting myself. Not like that. He's done you dirty. Okay.
Yeah. My P8's Ocon.
Oh, you've got.
I really like Ocon. Yeah, I think he's good. I've liked him since he's at that Force India a few years ago. So yeah. P7, Connor.
Carlos Sainz. No, not Carlos Sainz. Vettel. I changed it. Vettel P7.
I've gone for Vettel as well.
I've got Leclerc. P7 to kind of carry that Ferrari a little bit at the
Okay.
start of the season and then kind of pull away at the end. P6
So my Charles and your Vettel have swapped,
swapped. Yeah.
basically. Yeah, all right, okay.
P6, I've got Lando Norris, P6. Mark,
Ricardo.
Connor.
Daniel Ricciardo.
Actually, I'm going to change one.
Oh,
Oh, he's doing a Connor. He's doing it mid-podcast. What's this all about, son?
I've had. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. We'll go P5. We'll go Mark.
Science.
Connor.
Lando Norris.
Oh, here comes the slander from Josh. I've got Valtteri Bottas.
Oh,
I think he's just.
you. Oh. Do you know
He
what?
is
That's
shafted
even
him.
worse. You have fisted Bottas. You have got the anal with no lube, shitting dust. That's what you've done. That is what you've done to Bottas.
That's the one I literally swapped last second. I've just swapped.
Was it? So we're on 4 now.
Yeah, 4. We'll go
Yes.
to Mark.
Verstappen.
Ooh, that's another naughty.
That's a naughty one.
Connor.
P4 Valtteri Bottas.
That's where I did have him. I went Daniel Ricciardo P4.
Oh, you've got him quite high.
I think he's going to
quite
get.
high,
I think that McLaren's going to be quite strong at certain tracks, and those tracks there's quite strong. He'll win them.
Okay.
Okay, P3.
Who are we going for?
We'll go Connor.
Charles Leclerc. P3. I've gone for him.
You think that Ferrari's?
So I've gone for Bottas.
I've gone for Max Verstappen. Mark,
I'm
mate.
dancing. I've got a TikTok dance stuck in my head for some reason.
Max Verstappen.
Here we go. Top 2. Here's who we think are going to win or come runner-up in the World Championship so far. I don't know where this is going to go, to be honest.
We'll go Connor, P2.
Max Verstappen.
Mark, P2.
Sergio Perez.
Yes, I've got Perez as well. Of course, I have absolute bias on it, but I've got Perez.
Yeah.
Driver of the year last year, and in my opinion, and he'll carry it on and be Lewis's closest competitor, basically.
Can I? Would it be possible to change something?
No,
No.
it's way too late.
No.
That's
okay.
No.
first answer, Connor.
Okay.
No.
You have awful opinions, so we will take
No.
your first answer.
You know, when everyone was saying to me, I have the worst opinions and I'm going to finish last, I'm not going to be funny. After the performance Connor's done today, I think he's taken the biscuit already. I think we should just give him the wooden spoon already.
Wooden spoon and the forfeit.
Exactly.
What
He's
is the
not gonna-
forfeit? But
We haven't come up.
We haven't worked it out yet. We'll think of
Depends who's
something.
winning. It depends who's winning and losing.
Oh, yeah. If I'm losing, I'm thinking of a really nice one. If Connor's losing, I'm thinking of a horrible one. If Josh is losing, I'm thinking of the biggest fuckery I can think of. That's just basically how he's going to go. And as I'm in charge of this podcast and overseeing it all, I have the final
Surely as I
decisions.
am now the host, I get to choose forfeit.
You have the host, yeah, but I pull rank.
Connor's like the little dish boy in podcast. You're the pot wash of the podcast.
Oi, don't diss posh wash. Posh wash. Don't diss pot wash. I used to be one. It was actually quite fun.
I've done it before.
Yeah, it's quite fun actually. So are we all in agreement that the winner of the 2021
black Mercedes pen is going to win the world championship?
And I will tell you this now. If Lewis doesn't sign it, Russell is winning it.
I'll tell you this now. If Lewis doesn't sign, Perez is winning it. I'm having it. Perez will be world champion if Lewis does not sign.
Oh God, this is gonna get interesting. I'm telling you.
I'm
yeah.
going for Lewis.
Lewis doesn't sign the contract. Who wins?
I don't have a clue.
Oh, such a pussy about the answer. Fuck me.
Yeah, no, hold on. Ilpu's Mazepin. He put him so low down after doing it great. He go, no, Mazepin will win it instead.
I had a change of heart.
You've had a change of heart about 7 times during this podcast.
I saw his highlights.
You've changed heel and face more times than the Big Show has for Sunday dinner. I'm telling you, the amount of times you have turned. You are worse than Randy Orton. You 1 minute you're a good guy, then you're a bad guy. And when you're bad, you're fucking bad.
Oh, going crazy in his own head.
Oh dear Jesus!
So
right, let's end it.
Lewis will win. Mercedes will win. Shock horror and Connor's alternate predictions. Thank you for watching the Robbos Gobcast section.
Hold on, before we go, can we just relive? Connor, where have you put Perez to finish?
I have put Perez in
8th.
Yeah.
So you've got me and Josh that have gone for Perez top 2, and you've gone for him as 8th.
In a Red Bull car.
You think he's going to do worse than Albon? I think Albon did better than 8th in the end.
I think he finished about 8th. Let me get a championship up.
So you're telling me that they've just swapped seats from an experienced Mexican to
race winner, a race winner.
Race winner Mexican.
Albon finished 7th.
So you're telling me that Perez is going to do? All right, we're ending. End this now.
Okay,
I can't do this no more. Do the outro.
With this awful prediction. But thank you for watching the F1 section of the Robbos Gobcast. Please remember to click the links in the description to check out all the social pages on all your favourite social media platforms, as well as mine, Connor's. I actually don't follow Connor. He's awful. His opinion's awful. Don't follow him.
I'm telling you now.
Follow me and Mark.
My predictions are going to pay off. I'm telling you now.
Right. Okay. So if your top 10, comes right when lockdown is completely over, right? I will personally take the both of you out for a meal, and I will pay for it all. Right, Josh will have to pay for drinks because he has to pay for something. But if your 1 to 10 is spot on, then I will do that. But I'm telling you this now, I'm saving myself a fucking lot of money. Right, yeah, end it. I need to go and get ready for the next thing. Go.
All right, thank you for watching the F1 section of the Robbos Gobcast. All our socials will be in the description. Also, remember to subscribe with the notification bell turned on so you'll be notified on every upload on this YouTube channel and see a lot more of mine and Mark's face. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.